police. Seriously. I do arrest people, but in a very tricky way. But I've never known that I always arrest them. Because I love my country and I have the willingness to defend it, and I want to allow corruption. The one you call enguzi. You get it? I don't like those things there. That's what made me to react on your teacher who wanted to make me practice that issue of corruption on behalf of you. You get it? Hoping you saw it. It promotes peace and unity. If you are patriotic, we will be having peace and unity. That's what made Uganda. Uganda right now we are peaceful wherever we go, because our president made it forward the army men to go and fight for peace. Remember, sometime back we were being attacked by Somalia, but we managed to fight. You get it? Promotes peace and unity, and then selfless services to others and the country. You just look as a patriot, then you stand, then this thing is taking place like this. Why don't you sacrifice your body and your energy to to give those services to where necessary? You get? Do the services where necessary. You should not let someone come and drive you. Shanita, go and sweep there. It's that. Drive yourself like a patriot. You get it? Not always wait for someone to control you that, hey, you have to do this and this before we leave. No. Something just, even you can say a piece of paper somewhere in the compound, a piece of paper where, if your room is that at home, then you are seated waiting for mom. Shanita, you sweep. You should not do that, okay? Number 9, what are the attributes or duties of a patriotic person? If you are patriotic, what are your duties? You have to love your country and people in that country. That's one duty. You have to have the sense of service to others. And before you have the sense of service to others, you should have a sense of service to yourself. You get it? Have the sense of service to yourself before you take it to others. Because if you cannot do it by yourself, then you cannot do it to me. You get? Then observance of one's duty towards the nation. That is very clear. Before we go further, question 10 is asking, what's the motto of patriotism? What's the motto of patriotism?
Love, unity, and service.
Yes. Love your neighbor, love yourself, love your neighbor, love everyone. Render services where necessary. Then you do what? Unite with your friends, with your fellow countrymen, okay? You get it? Yeah. Without love, without unity, and without services, patriotism cannot move forward. Because if you don't love me, how shall we come together? And if we don't come together, who will render services to the country or to the government? And how will you be united? That stands our motto: love, unity, and services. What term is given to a group or collection of patriots? Right now here, we can term ourselves patriots, okay? And at the same time, we are cops, okay? If we are very many, we are cops. That's the only term. Cops and patriots, okay? Question 12. Which response are you supposed to respond in case you have been called by your commander or your fellow patriot? If I come from nowhere, then I call Amos, I call Shanita, how will you respond? Do you think just Wanji, you'll get your right hand? Hoping you are viewing. Amos, you get your right hand, make it in form of a bull, then you start talking those words. I love Uganda. I serve Uganda. I sacrifice for Uganda. I'm loyal to Uganda. And I love myself. While striking your what? Your chest. And I love myself, okay?
Yeah.
That's the only response you can respond. Now,